Joe IA Stadium in Ruston, Louisiana. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers and the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, this crowd is electric. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Louisiana Tech will kick it off and will be underway. Coming out with it, it's Hutchinson. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The run inside. It's Allen. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Rides to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Hilltoppers will punt it away on 4th down. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop and they'll mark it at the 39. Running inside, it's Miller. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. All right, guys, let's chat about Louisiana Tech. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back, a guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program that's...
Might have a chance. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the 2nd level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. From the gun. Give on the inside. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
That's reeled in. It's Booth.
Running backs nowadays, they are wide receivers. I mean, you got to feature them in the pass game. Why? Because you get matchups on linebackers like this. Great job getting them the football near the line of scrimmage. Bam, break a tackle, make something happen, get 10-plus yards.
The Bulldogs come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up fourth down as this defense makes a play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
A 51-yard field goal is not really unreasonable in terms of range, but they'll try to convert on fourth down. Tries to get it on the ground. There he goes. And he's in, pounding his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
And this offense is searching, man. They're trying to find something. Last week, they did nothing. They got nothing going, looked really, really poor. This week, starting a little sluggish. They got to find something they can hang their hat on and something they can build off of for this offense.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on third down.
I think a lot of fans were hoping that this offense maybe made some adjustments considering how much they struggled the last time they took the field. And early in this first quarter, it still seems like they're trying to iron some things out, just not clicking the way they need to be.
A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. Louisiana Tech starts this drive as the offense goes on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Making side adjustments here. Finds a little space. It's a running room. The 30. Inside the touchdown, Louisiana Tech. And they take it in for 6 more points.
I don't know what the records are, but Jesse, they are very much in danger. It looks like Derrick Henry playing with a bunch of 6-year-olds out here right now. Just handing the ball, and he's just doing whatever he wants, however he wants, and putting up some stupid numbers.
He looks like Derrick Henry and Pop Warner. I mean, that's what this is looking like right now. It's ridiculous what we're watching, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet. This could be one of the greatest running back performances in the history of college football if he stays in the game.
He'll bring it out. It's Hutchinson. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Pulls it in. It's Hutchinson. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
The Hilltoppers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The run inside. It's Allen. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. This time he wants to throw. Caught behind the line. It's a 0. Turning it on. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
And the Hilltoppers with the 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Allen. There's a crease.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And that's such a difficult thing to ask your quarterback, to run the RPO, stick it in the belly of the running back, turn, throw it really, really quickly. And you could tell maybe rushed it a little bit too much, and that was the reason there was an inaccurate throw.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Looking to throw for it. They'll run the screen. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. That's the end of the period. It's Louisiana Tech holding the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. First play of the period, 1st down here. Wants to go right back downfield. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
The Hilltoppers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Little over anxious out of the stance early, and it's a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now the offense will back it up 5 and try it on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Able to make the catch, but not in the field of play. It's an incomplete pass.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his 2nd PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Fires to the middle. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
Man, that is going to haunt this quarterback. He had his receiver running a deep route. He was open, and the QB overthrew him. Man, that sucks.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Miller with the ball. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Scanning the field, it's Baker. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
And man, this is not the plan that they drew up defensively. Like trying to get stops, trying to get them off the field. They finally get them to a 3rd down situation, and they still can't execute. So slow start for this defense. They better find some answers because they've already dug themselves a hole.
Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the 1st down, new set of downs, let's go.
And the Bulldogs are marching down the field.
Ready. Ready, 5.
Off play action on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Wilkerson. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Let's not complicate this. My man is better than your man. Find your matchups and go get them.
The Bulldogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking for space, it's Brooks. Makes a pass to Marker. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Back to throw, it's Baker. Fires toward the end zone. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Running to the left. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. Louisiana Tech now has it in the red zone. Trying play action. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He wants it all. Touchdown Bulldogs. He got it right inside the pylon. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
All you can say is how impressive has this...
Oh, they block it. He picks it up. Remember, he can take it back. So a drive there of 85 yards. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. And he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Western Kentucky will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Zips it out to his man. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44.
I like the poise by the quarterback on that play, too, because a lot of times as a quarterback, you see the blitz coming, and immediately you want to audible, you want to try to throw the ball, but he knew that he had a good run play called, and he knew he could leave it on. Heads-up play by the QB.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up fourth down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that, but if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
And the Hilltoppers will come to the line to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking for room, it's Brooks. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Let it go.
They'll go right back to the run. Got enough for the first. Ripping through the defense. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And just keep feeding this guy the football, and this scoreboard's going to keep lighting up. This dude is unbelievable. He needs just a little bit of space, and he has gone off to the races. This offense, David, has so many weapons, but this running back is a game changer.
He is, and so many weapons is right. This defense has had absolutely no answer so far, giving up way too many points early in this football game. They need to have a conversation on the sidelines. Get the defensive coordinator, get everybody involved. They need more juice, and they got to find some answers fast.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They're going to run it to the right. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Hilltoppers want to move quickly.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Back to the ground with the running back. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. No huddle here for the offense. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Hutchison. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Now the play fake. Turns it loose. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on third down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. Third and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on third downs.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
They'll move the wide receiver. The hand to the running back. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
They'll run play action. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Motion from the wideout. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing the pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the right. It's caught. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Going for 6. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We start with a look at LSU taking on the number 7 team, the Texas A&M Aggies. And it's LSU not even blinking in this top 25 matchup. They took the lead on the opening drive of the game, and they've been adding to it ever since. Tough to imagine a halftime pep talk is going to change things. Here now, some other games you may have interest in.
What up,
and
sir?
social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
He just running.
The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Trying to set the tone with the run. Trying to move that
trying to get
forward.
these in-game adjustments too. So
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air, it's Baker. Looking down the middle. The short hand, it's Finley.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
So.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. The run inside, it's Brooks. Defense right there to stop him in his
tracks. Get hit in the backfield, he fall forward.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little game. No harm, no foul.
Yeah.
They're dealing with a second and long.
Yeah.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. That false start really puts them in the hole. Here comes 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Booth. Knocked down for the tackle.
Seemed like picking up the blitz is just picking up everything.
And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Right there.
They send the tight end in motion. To the air, it's Baker. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Yeah.
Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Let's see what he can do with it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop.
True. Ain't been able to.
So here comes the Hilltoppers offense, ready to start this drive.
No further.
Looking for a crease. It's Allen. Good job running tough and
I just started it up before we start playing this.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front
well,
right now,
I ain't see no other party.
Fall
You know, because he incognito, so.
Stay ahead of the sticks. Don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half.
Doing a little research.
Now it's 1st and 10 from
they
the
not
46-yard line.
They a quick hitting team.
Wide receiver comes in motion.
The lineman ain't
off to the lone back.
For run blocking really.
4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6.
They quick, huh?
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Right. So they just don't get they don't move like I guess the way I want them to move.
And they're not on the same page there.
Some bullies.
Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. On target over the middle. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Yeah, I hung him out.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
Great coverage, great break of the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Quick completion to the right. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Well, the performance by the offense in the first half was very ugly. They needed to make some adjustments. Give the coaching staff some credit because they did that. This is a completely different-looking offense here on the first drive of the third quarter. They just look like they're playing with energy. They've got a fire lit under them a little bit. We've seen a few schematic tweaks as well, but they need to keep doing this.
What to do pre-snap.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Big fella moving. Into the house. Touchdown, Hilltoppers.
And this offense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it and you need a play, they're starting to find this playmaker. You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
Yeah. The safety.
Bangs it through for an extra point. An impressive 66-yard touchdown
you do the Brett
drive.
Favre and throw it out the back of the end zone.
With a 3-yard scoring toss.
Jeez. You was with the computer?
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Firing to the right, complete. Oh, he's got some space.
What are you doing? Bouncing off the tackles. This is so aggressive.
And that play works because the QB did an unbelievable job. He's going through his progressions. He's sitting in the pocket, and he sees, man, a lot of space out to his right. I get the ball to my playmaker, and he does the rest. This is what's so fun about him. He's going to make the catch. He's going to make people miss, use his speed to make big plays.
Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Pulls it in. It's Finley. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty so important at the college level. First and 10 after the defense was hit with that personal foul penalty. They'll run it. It's Brooks. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot.
Turn
It's
around.
incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal.
Oh, good
Makes the grab
kick.
on third. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal. You don't want to have to settle for the field goal down here. When you have a red zone weapon like this dude, use him.
Yeah, and when you get in this area and you've got that big target and that big fella that you can find and you know he's going to win, those critical third down situations, you're going to find him more and more. Great connection right there.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. We reach the end of the quarter, guys, and Louisiana Tech is on top. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. Now just about ready to snap it to start the fourth. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They give him the rock again.
Not a
second
face
and goal.
mask. God
He's
dang.
brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. On first and goal, let's see what Louisiana Tech does. Touchdown Bulldogs! And the stomping has commenced. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he's coming out of the end zone. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. Quickly to the tight end. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
Motion from the wide receiver. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds his tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. linebackers trying to create some confusion. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Wow.
Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Scoop and score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in Week 4.
There's nothing better than watching a big boy do what he was born to do. Ball on the turf, the big fella scoops it up, and Palmer, thank God he didn't have to go far.
You know what? The thing I love about this too, David, is he never quit on the play. He pursued it, showed great effort. He was Johnny on the spot, bounced right into his belly. They may want to put this guy on short yardage goal line because he has a nose for the end zone.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Running inside, it's Allen. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
A huge gain. Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game. Probably would have loved to have some of these runs and had a little bit more success running the football earlier. Now, I might think about maybe cranking the tempo and probably, if I'm going to need these runs, I'm going to need to go ahead and score on these runs, or I'm going to need to start chucking the football.
They'll ride the hot hand. Maybe some room here. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Listen, his team's obviously down in this game, but it's not his fault. I mean, this guy showed up to play. He's been churning out big play after big play. Already over 100 yards rushing in this game. He's carrying his weight. He needs his buddies around him now to pick up the slack a little bit and help get this team back in the game.
Ready? Blue 22.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. The sure hands, it's Flowers. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, what a throw. Under duress, getting hit as you throw. And he's been sacked several times today. I love how he continues to hang in the pocket and make plays for this offense.
The Hilltoppers have taken it inside the 20. To the air on 1st down. Got him outside. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And the wide receivers have to understand what part of the field they're on. I got to make sure I have enough space when I run those out routes, and when I break, I can catch the football and try to get upfield, get a few more yards. He runs out of space, but he got the catch and got some positive yards.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to a back and be able to trust him. Listen, he doesn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in. And down here, giving me the opportunity. Let me prove myself, so I love the big fella getting the football.
Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a 1st down. Lining up to add another. Right down the boulevard. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got the
abilities.
team on the field, they're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Tight end now in motion. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
Oh, my God.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Bulldog! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And they did tack on the extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Western Kentucky will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
It's too bad because this guy's had an incredible day statistically. Already over 100 yards rushing, but look on the scoreboard and you'd never know it. Their defense has not been able to do their part, and you just wonder if it's going to be enough handing off to this guy to get back in the game.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. With the catch, it's Flowers. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Looking downfield on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were.
Here's a little room there. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
And the Hilltoppers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll give it to him again. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Here comes the heat. Finds his big tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
The Hilltoppers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Trying the left side. Bulldozes his way through. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And the extra point is good. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. The run inside. It's small. Oh, it's a fumble. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.